Hello. Oh my gosh, where did my voice go? Hello. Hopefully people can hear me. Hopefully everybody's here. I haven't done one of these in a hot minute. Did one at MLK, so I guess it was a week ago. A week ago. Yeah, a little bit a week ago. Spurgeon, you just gonna make noise over there, bud? Anyway, welcome if you are here. Let me see if my mic is actually working. I didn't actually test it. Oh, okay, my mic's working. Cool. How's everyone this evening? I'm going to talk for a little bit and then I'm going to read. What is up, Sarah? What is up, Sarah? So, a lot going on. I apologize. There has not been. Dang it. That's what I need. I need a pillow. Hold on. I'm calling for my wife. I need a pillow to sit on. What's up, Iskar? No, Rachel, I literally don't look at my analytics page. Like literally. Like I know like people don't believe me when I say that. I looked at it like once, and that was to see my split between male and female viewership because I was comparing it with Bookborn. Because Bookborn has like it's much more skewed. Yeah, I can't really do these till later on in the evenings, Joanna, on weekdays. And you're an hour ahead of me because you're in Atlanta. So you got to stay up. You got to stay up late. Sharp is the best. Neil Gaiman. Oh no, you can be productive at the gym. So yeah, so I'm doing one of these because I got my computer back today. So what is up, Derry? So if you are not in the council room, you have not heard me witch and moan about my computer. So I've been talking about, so my computer had been my hard drive will like it'll use 100% of the disk when I open my video editor, and it hadn't been doing that. I mean, so when I first got the computer, it was very fast, lightning fast, and then it's been like a year and a half. Sometimes when I'll start the editor, like it'll use 100% of the disk and it'll just do that forever, or I'll have to wait and eventually it'll calm down and I can use it because I can't do it. Like I can do other stuff on the computer. It's real slow, but I can do stuff on the computer, but I cannot use that editor because it will like lag doing everything, like literally. But this last 2 weeks or so, it wouldn't ever like stop. Like it wouldn't ever not be at 100% disk. So help me if I get sick, I'm gonna be cheesed. So yeah, there's been a lot of kids sick out. I haven't gotten it yet, knock on wood. That's the last thing I need is to be sick. Like if I'm gonna be sick, it needs to be after I can walk. Yeah, I'm sorry, Jimmy. I would have done it earlier, but it just took a long time to eat dinner. So anyway, so it was no longer like I couldn't edit anything because it would not come off 100% disk usage. So I finally said, screw it. I got to bring this computer in, which is what I should have done a year and a half ago. And what I should have done is backed everything up. I have 2 hard drives. Most of my stuff, like my video clips, like the bits that I insert and like the images I use for videos and, old thumbnails and stuff and finished videos, processed videos, all of those are stored on my HD, my hard disk drive. But my video editor and my non-edited clips are all on my SDD, which is my C drive. And that's the one that was failing. And I should have backed it up, whatever. So I took it in last Thursday. I had Christina. She took it in last Thursday morning. Oh, check out my mug. One of my students gave me this. This is so true. Easily distracted by orangutans. So I took it in and the guy was like, yeah, it's probably a hard drive failure. And then he tested it and it was a hard drive failure. So he replaced it. So he replaced the SSD with a different SSD. But I said, I need you to make sure you get that stuff off the hard drive because like I need those files. I have six unedited videos. 6 unedited videos. Who knows what else is on there? I don't know what else is on there, but the 600 videos is stuff that I know is on there and that I need. Well, for some reason, he could not get it off. Like, he could not get them off and put them, like, he just couldn't do it. And he's had it all weekend. And my computer's been ready for 3 days, but he's been trying to do that, and he can't. So he's, he calls and says, I couldn't do it, but I can refer you to a company that does, a specialist. And, you get a 10% off coupon because you're going through us or whatever. And so I had Christina call them so that the overnight box would be sent right away, and they're going to send a quote. And like, don't worry, like like, don't worry about the number, because it's like, that's like the high end. And I'm like, okay, well, the high end is going to be really ridiculous, but I have a small hard drive, like, that doesn't need a ton ripped off of it. The lowest price, $700. $700. Now, I would understand if I had my life on that hard drive, like everything, like if it was all my like clips and bits and stuff that's taking me forever, maybe, mine, like years worth of stuff is on this hard drive. Maybe. Not for 6 videos. No, not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. And I'm not going to re-record them. So I was very, very angry during the middle of the day today when I figured this out, because I was just so angry at myself that I didn't back it up. So anyway, I have friends that work in tech, and I had Christina go get an adapter from Best Buy, and I have the old hard drive, and I'm running a program that's supposed to find supposed to get dead stuff, and it's already running. It's already found dead stuff. It just has not yet found my videos, but it's been running for like 2 hours now, and it is at 6%. So this is going to have to run all 9 tomorrow, and that's fine. I don't have a problem doing that. I do not have a problem doing that at all. This will be $100. Like, if I try to, if it recovers more than 500 megs of data, it makes me pay for it. I am okay with that. Like, I will pay $100 to recover that. Yes, that's literally what that is, Sarah. That's what I'm doing right now. This is what I'm using. This is what I'm running right now. So it'll take a long time. But I thought I was going to get to edit a video tonight and get one out, but I can't. So instead, I'm going to sprint. I'm going to have a sprint anyway, instead, so that we can, I can fill you guys in. I apologize, guys. It's been 10 days since my new video. I had those long sprints on Martin Luther King Day, but I think it's disc drill, because that's what I have right now. Yeah, disc drill. I had the sprints on Martin Luther King Jr. Day, but I haven't put out a video in 10 days. And I feel bad. I was on a roll. I was doing so well. This one is not my fault. This one is not my fault. I have been wanting to edit the video, and I just haven't. So here's what's going to happen. If I cannot get the vids, you heard it here first. If I cannot get the videos, I'm going to schedule a live show where I repeat the information in those vids in a faster fashion. It'll be a live where I recap those 6 vids, because it is the Hammer review, my Hero of Ages review, my Lion of Macedon review, my Shade of Madness review that I wanted to be out today for Chiago, and then my most anticipated standalone reads, like the standalones I want to read this year. And there's a 6th one somewhere. It's possible there's only 5. But I could have sworn it was 6. I don't know. Regardless. So I'm going to go over all of those. Yeah. I'm just going to do a live with those if they don't come back. Yeah, I don't want to lose the Hero of Age review either, but it's like 49 minutes. I'm not re-recording it. So yes, so I'm hoping I can get at least some of them back. Yeah, I'll play Final Fantasy 16. I am going to say right here, you heard me, and I am willing to retract my statement, but you heard it here first. It's not going to be good. So you heard it here first. I'll retract it if I'm wrong, but I have moved my money onto the space on the roulette wheel that says it won't be good. And this is because it will be beautiful. It will be beautiful. And the combat, people be like, oh my gosh, the combat is just so fun. But you don't control any of your party members because you never do anymore. Final Fantasy doesn't like you to control your party members anymore. But the problem is that the story is going to be bad. Final Fantasy, Square Enix does not know how to write a good story anymore. They don't. They don't. They have lost the art that they possessed in the 16-bit era, and to a lesser extent, well, even the PS2 era, they've lost the ability to tell a good story. Final Fantasy 15 is a travesty. It's missing huge chunks of the story. It's not good. Now, this I have heard incredible things. So I do retract that statement and add a caveat of I can only speak from what I know. I have not played Final Fantasy 14, so I have so Jordan, that makes it worse. Like, do you not like see how that makes it worse? If they can tell a good story, if they know how to write a good story in the online game, the MMO, why can't they do it in their their solo games? Like that's even worse, because then it means they do know how to write a good story and they just keep writing bad ones. So yeah, Mike. I really liked 12. I liked 12 because I liked the political stuff in 12. I don't like Van, but I liked 12. But 13 was mid, 13.2 mid, 13.3 mid, 14 never played, 15 not good. Nice. I don't know what this is. Oh, okay. Well, that's the problem. They need to have someone. The problem, and I've been saying this for forever. The problem with Squeenix is the fact that they are so, and this is the problem with RPGs nowadays anyway. And The Witcher is excluded, as is Mass Effect, but they're so obsessed with the way it looks. They're obsessed with the graphics that they don't like. It's like they don't even leave any room to tell a good story. Like, I don't know. And I also I don't like NPC comrades. Like, I don't. Like, I like, especially with 15, they're like, "Oh, you want it to feel like these guys are really close? If you want us to feel close, you need to let me control them." Because you know who I feel close to? Characters that I control. Like, that's the way it was in 6. That's the way it was in 10. That's the way it was in 13 and or sorry, 12 and 9. Like, let me control the characters. Let me control them. It doesn't have to be turn-based, but let me control them. So anyway, yeah. See, I don't like there are some games I'll play because they're fun, but most of the time, like if I'm gonna play an RPG because of how bloody long they are, the story needs to be good. Like, I can deal with a lot of stuff if the graphics are bad or like it's not really fun. If the story's really good, I don't care. Like, I don't care about a lot of those things. I know, Christopher. That's because you are wise. Andromeda is the most mediocre game. Like, you know what the problem is with Andromeda is they were so excited to like break away from Shepard, and they went to a new galaxy. And in the new galaxy, explain to me how in the new galaxy there are fewer races than in the old galaxy. Like, they had a chance to be creative and they reduced the amount of, different spacefaring races. There's nothing. And the best they can do with the enemies are the Ket freaking rock people. Are you kidding? The L Corps are more interesting than that, and they're in the first game. Indignation. That game is not. Oh, sorry. Indignation. That game is not good. Dragon Quest has, but Dragon Quest is too long. Bloodborne's amazing. I'm not good enough to play Sekiro. And so, Jimmy, when you make it to the last boss, let me know. Let me know if you make it to the last boss. Yes, actually, I have the first Xenoblade, and I'm still near the beginning, because I'm trying to finish up Witcher real quick, but I am playing it. Yeah, Andromeda's fine. I mean, it's fine. Like, I didn't hate it. It's just fine. Like it's just fine. It just wasn't anything compared to the original trilogy. Oh, 100%. Steins Gate's amazing. I'm in the middle of Steins Gate 0. Steins Gate's incredible. Dang. Ryan, what's up? Yeah, like it's the most mid freaking game. Rider, like whatever. The Archon's so stupid. The Ket are stupid. Yeah, I've heard One Piece Odyssey is good for an anime game. Yeah, I know. Well, because they don't want to freaking stay with Shepard. Guess what? Mass Effect 4's got Shepard. I have not. I did not play. I knew that existed, but I did not play it. Tsushima is excellent, and it's gorgeous. What's up, Bard? What's up, Andre? Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine it's not fantastic, but let me know when you get to the end. Watching me like streaming a Souls game, I've considered streaming, but like I said, I think I said this on here at one point. Like watching me stream, you're gonna watch my guy run forward, and then he's gonna stand there while I consult a guide. And then if I'm doing something else, like when I'm looking at a guide or something, I just lean on the thumbstick. So they just run in a circle. And it's me being like, "Are you freaking kidding me? Come on, Christina, this is trash." It's a lot of that. That is what I have heard. I have heard that because they need to reboot the franchise because everyone hates them. BioWare's another company that had so much goodwill that decided to just like freaking squander it like you know, I don't know, like a salary man with a gambling addiction. Yeah, I haven't started God of War yet or Horizon Zero Dawn. Yeah, yeah, they just need to. So, I mean, it's dumb. I mean, it robbed any choice that you made prior of any meaning. So, it's stupid. What color explosion do you want? So, it's dumb. Um, I was angry about it when it happened. Since I played it again as a legendary edition, it doesn't make the rest of Mass Effect 3 is fantastic. The last 5 minutes are terrible, but the rest of it is fantastic. Um, Mass Effect 2 is still phenomenal. The Leviathan DLC is like it's just so good. It's just great. Dang. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. So I started Dynasty Warriors 8 just to see because it's free. And then I'm like, why am I playing this game? Like, what if I just finish The Witcher? So I play The Witcher. So I have only played Oblivion and I didn't like it. So I've never played Skyrim. I'm not an Elder Scrolls fan. What up, Chiago? Yeah, I put it off for a long time. The only reason I played Bloodborne is because my buddy was my best friend. Like what we mostly talk about the video game we're playing. Like we usually try to play the same thing at the same time. He was playing Bloodborne, and I'm like, dude, those games are like really hard. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna give it a try. And so I played at the same time and developed a fondness for them. So good for you, Aaron. So what's everybody gonna be doing during the sprint? What's everybody reading? You're gonna read. You're gonna work. I am going to be trying to make progress on Shogun because I think if Theo does not have any freaking work this weekend, I think we're gonna try to talk about parts 1 and 2 this weekend on a live. In addition, this weekend I should be talking to Sarah about the books that she read that I gave to her to read this month, which hopefully she liked. Oh, I've beaten all of it before, so I'm just doing the story and then Hearts of Stone, then Blood and Wine again. Yeah, first game's great. So I'll be reading Shogun. We got some Emperor of the Vampire here. Stormlight Archive, nice. Forgetting Moon. Yes, more of Imperium, yes. Okay, Michael, you literally just changed your icon. And now I had no idea who that was until I looked at the name. I am so used to identifying people by their YouTube, by their profile picture. So if Mike ever changed it, I would have no idea who he was. Like, Michael, you just changed it. Imperium's so good. Man, like I read the first two short story collections and then the first novel, and I was not into it. Like, I liked the short stories, but I didn't like the novels. Imperium, nice. Memories of Ice, Exhalation by Ted Chiang, How to Sell a Haunted House, nice. Imperium, nice. Wolves of the Kala. There were so many years between Wizard and Glass and Wolves of the Kala. Holy crap, is that what that says? Holy crap, that's amazing. I didn't even notice that's what it said. Deathless Beast or Right, nice. What's up, Jennifer? Assassin's Fate, Nemesis Games, Great Expectations, Shogun, heck yes. Nice, Age of Ash. Conspiriata. Nice. Conspirata. I'm gonna read that. It's probably gonna be my first book of February. Is book 2 of Cicero, because everyone, like, the Cicero read along is going better than I ever could have thought it like it was. Like, so many people are really enjoying it. It makes me so happy. Nice, Just the Kings. So I'll be reading Shogun because I have to, before this weekend. I'm on page 250. I have to get to page 4. It's 442. So I still have basically 200 pages. That is awesome. I've still got about, I'm not reading. It's split into 3 months. So month 1 is less than 500 pages. Also, guys, look at that yellow. Oh, that's just gorgeous. Look at that MPB, like old stuff. Like, look at that. And I even found like notes that I wrote like in the top of my book for something, like pen marks. Like, what was I writing? Anyway, I'm gonna read some Shogun. So let us get some reading done. Yeah, so I got, like, Theo has to check to make sure he doesn't have to work Saturday. But if Theo doesn't work this weekend, we're gonna have a live this weekend. We're gonna have a live this weekend to talk about parts 1 and 2 of Shogun. Yeah, Shogun's so good. Like, it's just so good. Ugh, it's so good. There's a lot of weird stuff in it, like, but it's so good. Anyway, so let us rant. Yeah, 7% done. My scan is 7% finished. Yes. Yes. So, all right, let's print. I'm so bad at catching up with reviews. Nice. I am also in the middle of part 2. I think part 2 is where it picks up. I think part 1, like, I think a lot of people who DNF'd it in part 1. I think part 2, I think when we, like, when Toranaga finally enters the picture, I think that's when it picks up. I'm still having to install everything again on my computer. Like, I don't have an editor installed. You know, fortunately, Google syncs everything, so at least opening Chrome was normal. All right, let's sprint to 50. That's 35 minutes. Let's do it. Pachow. Welcome back. Welcome back. Yes, my scan is at 8% now. Hello, Tori. You're the second person to say this. I don't know who Justin Roiland is. How is everyone? I read like 30 pages of Shogun. Shogun is so good. I was like enraptured for one of the chapters. And I was like, no, it's almost over. But what else? What did everyone else do? Did you guys some stuff done? Yeah, see, I didn't want to spook anybody. There's no, like, I spook people no matter what. I was being really quiet too. What are you reading now, Tori, now that you're done with whatever? I've read it before, Sarah. I always reread faster than I read the first time. Like, I don't know, like it comes and goes on what's fast. Like whenever there's a lot of dialogue, there's a lot of talking, and like especially when Toranaga's in it, I read it really fast too because I love Toranaga. Oh, gotcha. Oh no. So yeah, I finished a chapter in Shogun, which was like close to 30 pages. It's so good. Oh, it's so good. It's just so good. Eye of the World. Anita, what are you doing? Anita, what is this? What is this business? Reading Eye of the World? Oh, Anita, what are you doing? No. Okay, give it a minute. Wait for the Trollocs. Just wait for the Trollocs. Man. So yeah. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to recover those videos. If not, it is what it is. So when I'm done with Shogun, I have actually a choice to make. So, like, I want to read. Okay, here's what I want to read. I want to read Spellslinger and Shadow of the App. That's what I want to read. But I also want to read the next Hawkwood's Voyage book, and I need to finish Raven's Mark by reading. I've read Eye of the World. I need to by reading Crowfall. But I have 3 arcs, guys. I have 3 arcs. I've got. Yeah, I like Spellslinger. I just haven't read the rest of them. And I love De Castell, so I'm irritated that I haven't read the rest. Hey, thank you so much, Alex. So I'm never reading Hobb because Sarah hates Samuel Vimes. So guess I can't ever read Hobb again. So I have 3 arcs. I've got Heroes of Chaos, which is book 2 of all these self-published authors. Y'all gotta stop putting out books so fast. Like, y'all gotta stop. Like why can't we have the year turnaround that the traditional publishers have? So Hiramatsu and Vesemir. I mean, Vesemir's, they're both old. Vesemir, because Vesemir has signs. Yeah, I know. But okay, so it's Heroes of Chaos, which I like the first one, Yellow Sky Revolt, and I want to help promote, the new one coming out. So I got that one. That's not gonna be too long, and that'll be an easy read. And then I've got freaking the Angry Robot Lady contacted me and was like, hey, you want an arc for this Judas Blossom, that book about the Persians versus the Mongols by Stephen Arion? If you want to get a blurb out for it, you got to have it read by the beginning of March. And I'm like, well, I mean, I'll read the arc. I don't know if I can get done beginning of March, but so I got an arc of that. And then I have an arc of Under My Skin, which is the new Parker novella collection. I had said I'm not going to read anymore, but I think I am. But the formatting's really bad. The Kindle formatting's really bad, so it's annoying to read. So I'll have to tell Evie. Evie and I'm bouncing back and forth. No. I just said I'm going to read Under My Skin with you. When I finish Shogun, we can read some more of it. When I finish Shogun, let's read Relics, because that's the epistolary novella, like Purple and Black. That's the one I want to read the most. And so if we read that together, then you can read any of those stories you want to without me. That's fine. So yeah. So people with their like freaking turnarounds, it's insanity. Oh, and then because of like, narrating Philip's book, I'm probably going to get an arc of his book in the next couple weeks. So I'm caught up in the anime. I just finished the Wano arc in the manga. So yeah. Nice. The summer, Jimmy, like the summer. Like we've already agreed that I'm not even going to start till the beginning of the summer, till I'm out of school. So I ordered all the equipment. I had a conversation with Kevin Kemp, which was really cool. And I've learned the ins and outs and how much work it is. So I have to try to create a quiet space somewhere, because it can't be in the room with my computers, because my computers, the fans are too loud. So, so I will start in the summer, and I promised him I would get the first one done over the summer. I will definitely get to Apt. The problem is these first 3 months are dumb. Like there's just too much going on in these first 3 months. I'm really trying to play less video games and read more. And I was doing really well for the first part of the month. I got kind of bogged down when I got to Shogun. I really got bogged down because I went back to work. That's what bogged me down. So I went back to work. No, because that's expensive. I'm just gonna if you just put blankets on the walls and stuff. You just need a bunch of soft stuff. Yeah, for sure. I just need to be able to fit like a desk in the closet. The first or the second one? The Wano arc is not done for the anime, so I had to finish the Wano arc in the manga. Yeah, there's a walk-in closet, either in our room or there's a smaller closet over here, but it still has some room. So that's what I'm going for now. It's pretty good. Oh, I thought they were both called Horizon Zero Dawn. One was just Horizon Zero Dawn Forbidden West or whatever. That's awesome. So I don't know what I'm going to read next. I don't know what book I'm going to read next. I don't. I will finish Shogun by this weekend, which is good. So I'll have 4 days or so before February hits. So I don't know what I'm going to read next. I just don't. Jade City will be on audio. So I had to pause my. Okay. You can have it. You're just not gonna have it at the same time. It won't. You won't have it there won't be simultaneous releases. Sorry. I could start now and it wouldn't be done by March 21. Why? No, because I won't be done with Shogun. I'm only reading the first 2 parts of Shogun. Now, in March, when I finish Shogun, I will pick up Taipan, because Taipan's amazing. I would just go to the wiki. So yeah, I don't know what I'm going to read after this. I just don't know. And I also want to read the other self-published stuff, like Friggin' Andrew Meredith sent me a book that looks really cool. Like, and the problem is making friends with all these self-published people makes you want to read their books. Like, what the crap? So I have a lot going on, which is fine if I just make some time to read. But I fritter away my afternoons, mostly because I'm tired. And also my recliner that I sit in just like puts me to sleep. So like, I'm going to be so sad. Everyone's talking about how excited they are for these audiobooks. And then they're going to listen to them and they're going to be like, these are awful. Like, I'm so afraid of everybody hating them and thinking they're terrible. Yeah, that's a good idea, Anitha, if I just do that. Well, no, next will be Relics from Under My Skin. I'm going to read the epistolary novella in that novella collection because Purple and Black, I love epistolary. So, yeah, I'm not doing the audio for it, Sarah. I wouldn't like it either. So, yeah. So we'll see. We'll see. So I'll probably read Under My, Relics next. And then I just need to read more because then February's going to hit, and then I'm going to have to read Shogun again, along with the next Cicero book. I'm excited about the next Cicero book. Like, I'm so excited by the next Cicero book. Oh, it was so good. It was so good. I even like talked about it in yes, actually. Sure. Chiago and Tori have been talking about the ledge. Yes. What? Christopher, you don't want. Oh, hello! I am a female character. Ooh, it was a run by Fruiting, an angry member of the kitchen staff. Did you not tip them? That's going to be my woman voice. I don't know if you're excited about that or not. Yeah, the Imperium Live is going to be first weekend in February. Both. Like, I love reading because it is relaxing, but trying to get stuff done and not having enough time. Like, when I read for like an hour and I look at how little I read. Yeah. So I'm having the opposite problem, Christopher, right now. I'm listening to this is the first book that I'm listening to that I like less. Like, it's a reread, and I like it less listening to it in the audio. And it, oh my gosh, I'm so glad. It always makes me so happy when people like get the references because my students never get them anymore. Yeah, the book I'm listening to now is like, it's a female narrator who's fine, but the problem is like, it's weird because the majority of the characters in the books are male. Like, there's some female, but there's more male characters. So the way, just some of the way she talks, like, does the male voices, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Like, I hate it. All the female voices are fine, and some of the male voices are fine. Like, the main character, because there's two main characters. There's the female one and the male one. And I'm assuming that the audiobook narrator is female because the Wexler considers the female main character more important, which is probably true. But the male main character is fine, but like, these other characters, I hate it. Like, I hate it. I don't like it. I love Aeolus from Hercules. Dude, I like, after making these books for Philip, I gotta contact KJ Parker and be like, look, like, I'm willing to narrate all your books. Like, I am willing to sit there and freaking read. Like, my dream is to do the audiobook of The Folding Knife. Like, that's the dream, is to bring Basso to life. Like, that would be so exciting. That would be so amazing. Like, he needs to let me be like, look, like, KJ Parker, none of your books have audio. Like, none of them, other than the Siege trilogy. Let me do them. Please let me do them. Look, I just narrated a trilogy here. I know I'm not English. I know I'm not British. And I know I'm not British. But the Vasani Republic isn't Britain. It's like Italy. No, not pro bono, because it's too much work. Yeah, Philip's definitely going to love the Mrs. Doubtfire takes. Sometimes I like Ty. Are you in Texas? Is this my student? I had a kid named Ty in my class who had to move during Christmas break, and he was one of my good kids. Like, he's one of my smart kids in 7th period, which is bereft. And then he told me he was going to have to move, and I was like, "That what?" Because I hate when kids. Nice, it is. Ty, how are you? So I didn't get to say bye to him because he moved, because I was out of school the entire month of December because got hit by a car. I'm still here in this wheelchair, Ty. So I got hit by the car, and so I didn't get to say bye. And I was like, well, that sucks, because that's happened more than you think. Like, kids, like, they transfer, and it's never the crap kids. Like, it's never the crappy kids that are leaving at the semester that are moving somewhere. No, it's always my good kids. So there are some books that I prefer audiobooks to, and I just started reading audiobooks last year, or the year before. Like The Winter King, the Warlord Chronicles by Bernard Cornwell. The audiobook narrator is so good that I listen to it. Like, but for fantasy books, like, I cannot do a first listen. I cannot do a first read on listen. I just can't. So. Yeah, I appreciate it, but I'm glad you popped in the stream so I can see how you're doing and officially say bye. We miss you in 7th period, but 7th period it's a little livelier now. 1st period is like zombies. Yeah, I know. No, kids have moved away in the middle of the middle of semester. No, I don't want to get hit by a car anymore. Like, screw that cheese. We were talking about Alexander, and Alexander, the Greek word hamartia means like tragic flaw, and Alexander's was a love of flattery. My tragic flaw is being hit by cars. Fortunately, I mean, that's true, but fortunately, a lot of them are absent all the time because they don't want to come to school, which is, fine. Oh, dang, it's been like 20 minutes. All right. Time to read again, guys. Time to do some productive stuff. So this will be the last one because it'll be late. So we'll do this one and then we'll talk some more and then I'll jet because it'll be late. Y'all gonna watch me wipe my nose with my shirt because I do not have a tissue. So wiping my nose with my shirt. Anyway, so productivity, guys. Productivity. Nice. Thank you so much. Yeah, just keep finding stuff, keep trying stuff. Like, you eventually find out like the kind of stuff you like. And once you know the kind of stuff you like, you can find tons of things that do that. That's what I do. For sure. I cannot do it. Like, I can't. Oh, thanks. I have my computer back. I've been irritated the last few days. I'm also really tired. Oh, and I'm excited because we have severe weather tomorrow. So school starts 3 hours later. So that's why I'm in a good mood, because I don't actually have to get up, before 6 o'clock to get to school, because everything takes forever now because Christina has to drive me. So Yeah, so I'm happy that I get like I get 3 more hours in the morning. Thank you so much, Ty. Like seriously, drop by anytime. It's good to see you. I'm glad you're doing good in Texas. Um, so yeah, so I get to sleep in a little bit, which pleases me greatly, as you know. Anyway, let's read. I'm gonna read some Shogun. Some Shogun. Yes, this was a 9%. 9%. All right, let's read. Uh, 35. Let's read till 40, 45. Yeah. I have no idea. Like I wrote those, I must have written those in the last time I read Shogun. I have no idea. Looks like two of them, three, there's four phone numbers and what looks like a password. I don't know what this is. I wrote them. Anyway, Welcome back. I am crashing right there at the end. I was like one page away from the chapter. Right there at the end, I'm just like, getting tired. 11% done on the disc. The disc recovery. So let's talk for a minute and then I'll call it and then we'll go get in bed. Oh, I just reached the first part of Shogun where we get a new perspective on something that's already happened. And so the events that we saw earlier are shown in a new light. And so it's like, oh, okay, so that's what was really happening. Oh, I love that. It happens so much in this book. And I love it. I love it. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm so sorry about this nonsense. Did y'all get some stuff read? Read? Nice, Sarah. Let me see where I am. I'm like a page away from finishing. I'm on chapter 18. So you're in 15. Oh, I hope that's the. Let me see where you are. Oh, you're in the jail. Oh no, you're being taken out. That's right. Gotcha. Dang, what's up, Mike? Oh, Gravity's Rainbow. Why are you reading that? Ugh. I would have to read it even more. I'd have to read each page even more than that. Bad. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to read after this. There's so many things I want to read. Like I wish I could just not play video games at all, just like read a bunch. But I really like video games. So yeah, I have a bunch I want to read like really soon. Yeah, I mean, good on you. I couldn't do it. Like I want to read. There's a bunch of stuff I want to read like in a short period of time, and I want so desperately to finish Out of the App too. I gotta read Scarab Path. I think it's long though. I need to pull it down like off the shelf so I'll see it every time I sit at my desk. I'll do that right now. How long is Scarab Path? Like 600 pages probably. Ugh. Oh, stupid wheelchair legs in the dang way. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Good gracious, it's almost 700 pages. What the crap? What the crap? Almost 700 pages. Oof. 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 I don't know about that. I may have to try my like multiple month strategy that I'm doing on Shogun. I may have to try that with these other chunkers. Like I could easily read 350 pages a month in a month of this. But 700 pages in 1 month, that'll be hard. But I mean, I read Tchaikovsky really fast. Oh, that's another freaking arc I have. I've got Tchaikovsky's newest novella as an arc. Tchaikovsky, this 2-book a year thing, this is for the birds, man. Yeah, and if I literally may do that. Nice. I do. It's decaf, if that makes any difference. I like the taste of coffee is the problem. What's up, Chaos? So I really do want to read this. Like I really, really enjoyed the first 4 books. And it's been, it was November of 2021 that I read the last one. So I'm over a year without an apt book. So Mike, I've only read Elder Race of Tchaikovsky's sci-fi. I have read I've read nothing but his fantasy books. So City of Last Chances, Ogres, which is kind of, a little sci fantasy, Guns of the Dawn, Shadows of the Act. So I've only read his fantasy. I haven't read any of his sci-fi. So I'm eager to read his sci-fi at some point. Yeah, see you, Derry. So yeah, so I'm gonna definitely read. I really want to read this. Maybe this will be the next thing I read, like the first half of this book. I really want to read it. Here's what's gonna happen. By the time I finish Shogun, Philip's gonna send me his arc for his book, and then that's what I'm gonna have to read. Ogres is so good. Yeah, I love the first 4 books of Apt. I don't know why I haven't read it. Like, I really, really want to read this stuff, but I keep getting bogged down in other weird stuff, which I don't know. But Shogun is excellent, so I'm not disappointed I'm reading Shogun. I've liked everything I've read this year. So I read Small Gods, Shade of Madness, Tyranny of Faith, Imperium, Shogun. Yeah, every book I've read this year, not like short stories, because I read several Parker short stories. No, nice, very cool. Yeah, I've given everything 5 stars. I've given everything I've read this month 5 star, all the books. So Shade of Madness, Small Gods, Shogun will be 5 stars. I mean, it's all like, I already know that, but I haven't finished Shogun. So on. Google Docs. I gotta find Google Docs. Where's my Google Docs? There it is. Yeah, so Imperium, Tyranny of Faith, Shade of Madness, Small Gods. All 4, 5 stars. All 4 of them 5 stars. What? Yeah, everyone says Children of Time. The first sci-fi of his, like the sci-fi of his I'm going to read first, TBH, is probably going to be the expert system stuff. I'm going to shoot for that. If not in February, then definitely March. Yes, Fully Knife. Oh yeah, I've heard Dogs of War is his best novella. That's what I've heard. Like, I've heard people talk about Dogs of War so much. Man, guys, now all I want to do is narrate The Folding Knife. That's all I want in my life. What if I paid KJ Parker to let me narrate The Folding Knife? Or what if I just narrated The Folding Knife as a fan project? I just did it by myself. I hope it's the year of the strumpet. I really do. That's a good idea. Why is it focus on Luffy? Don't focus on Luffy. It's the camera. Very cool. Yeah, exactly. It's just like a fan dub. I don't know. I'm almost certain he would want a British author to do it. Let me check Audible. Let me look at the Siege. I guarantee it's a British dude. Like, the problem is that I prefer British narrators. So, like, who am I? How to... Oh, wait, no. 16 Ways. There we go. By Ray Sawyer. Let's listen.
Finding themselves banged up in a coat with me for 16 hours a day. Not that they'd say anything, of course. The Robo pride themselves on their good manners.
Yeah, see, that guy's British. Did they really? I would narrate Moby Dick like in a heartbeat. I love Moby Dick. I mean, that's true. I am more British than Abby and Sam. That's true. That's true. That is true. Hold on. What? Ugh. Why do people? I get so many like late comments on my like Red Rising reviews and stuff. I'm cool, blimey. I love Yangus and Core Blimey. Oh, sorry, cat. Core Blimey. Come here. Come here. Everyone wants to see you. Come here. I'm going to pull your tail. Don't go. Come here. Why are you so fat? Why are you so fat? Come here. Let go. There we go. Oh my gosh, he almost got away. He almost got away. He almost escaped. Look at Claudius. Look at Claudius. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Look at Claudius. Look at Claudius. Yeah, Gates of Fire is another one that people keep saying is so good, even though it's Thermopylae. He's so cute. Look at him. Look at Claudius. You're so big, buddy. You're so big. Just hanging out. Oh, he's mad. He's mad. He's mad. Don't swat at me. Don't you swat at me. All right, go, bud. Go on. Bye-bye. He's a good kitty. Yeah, I know you meant. Oh, really? Yeah, I definitely do. As long as it is actually later in the year. If you say later in the year and you mean like April, no. But especially if you do it over the summer, I'll definitely jump in. No, like he doesn't know how to eat them in like while standing. He like drops them and stuff. He's so dumb. Spurgeon's the smarter one. But Claudius is the more docile. 12%? Yes, 12%. Anyway. So yeah, y'all will hear more from me as the week progresses. I will, yeah, I'll have, I have a live with Sarah to talk about the book she read. And then I'll have, hopefully, a live. It's a plush. It's a plush. Yes, the Cliff Pusher. And so, yeah, and then hopefully we'll have a Shogun discussion on parts 1 and 2. We'll stop. Here we go. There. Whoop. Ah. Go. There. There we go. So yeah. So yeah, I should do that. And then we'll have Imperium next weekend. Not this coming weekend, but next weekend, which I'm really excited about. I'm really excited to read Conspirata also. I don't really know why it's called Conspirata in the US and Lustrum in Europe. I don't really know why. So I did say Ufta. Yeah. Ufta. So anyway, yeah, thanks guys. Thanks for hanging out. It's 11 o'clock. I'm gonna need to go to bed. Tired. I'm gonna read those last like 2 pages of that chapter I was in Shogun. But Anitha, I have Shadow the Apt here. Freaking butterfly lady. I have Shadow the Apt here on my desk, so at least I'm looking at it. And maybe one day when I sit here, I'll like read a chapter and get sucked in. The good thing, Anitha, do you think I'm like, there is a summary. Do you think that's enough? Like, because the summary is literally like 2/3 of a page. Do you think that's enough? Do I need to read like a, I don't know, a more in-depth summary? Like, will that be enough? Before I read book 5, will I be confused? So let me know. Let me know if I need to. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me. This was fun. I got a lot of reading done. Like, seriously, if I hadn't done the sprint, I'd have sat up there in my chair and I would have either dozed off trying to read, which is what happens every night, or I would have been like, I'll play The Witcher. So that's how it would have gone. So I'm glad that so in my paperback, it's page 442 is part 2, is the end of part 2. And then next month we'll be reading part 3, which is like over 300 pages on its own. Like part 3 is 300 pages on its freaking own. And then we'll read part 4, 5, and 6 in March. Yeah. So good night, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Like I really appreciate. I'm like the kid in the GIF that scoops the words and does this, and then flips the page and scoops the words. That's who I am. So anyway, guys, thank you so much, and I'll catch you guys around. Bye.